Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. I first want to give a belated broadcast birthday wish to our beloved Mickey Sever. Her birthday was yesterday. She is pure spirit with a pure heart, full of life and love, a visionary, a holder of the keys to Ontaria. You are loved, Mickey. We all here at the Advancement Center wish you again happy birthday. Cheers. So much happening on the planet, and each one of us has a different part in what's being brought forward. Some are in tune and uniquely aware of the changes that are happening in the physical plane, and they are brilliant. And some, like myself, are in tune with the changes that are happening inside of the human entity, and they too are brilliant. Each one is following their own nature as to what they see and what they feel and what is for them to deliver. All are a part of the whole as we bring everything forward for humanity. None is more and none is less. It's like some being drawn to nature and some being drawn to the stars in the heaven, both perfect. And you really have no choice, for you are just being you. So I'm going to get into reading what I came to deliver today. Let the words wash over you. Feel the feeling that I'm transmitting through a vibration that is new. Don't try to remember any words. Just to allow what's perfect for you to come to you. Breathe in the new world and the new vibration, and breathe out the old. Feel the presence of your Creator, the ascended masters, the archangels, your support team, and all those that have loved you and passed to the other side. Now you can let go of any worry you might have. Breathe in this knowing. Breathe out all doubt. Breathe in the feeling of a child lying between two loving parents, and breathe out the feeling of being alone. And now breathe in the reality of being as one, and breathe out the false reality of separation. This realization is a miracle that comes from the magic that belongs to you. In truth, you don't need something forever. You just need what you need in the next second. Your body to stop hurting, more gas in your car, the ability to pay your mortgage or rent, food to quell your hunger, and water to quench your thirst. So magic and miracles do not function within time. They do not focus on your future. They are delivered for your now. Like a baby who needs their diaper changed, the magic is delivered and the miracle is the result. And the baby goes on with its life until it has a new need, and magic and miracles return. In this physical world, we seem to require support, but who we really are, once discovered or remembered, is someone who has the same capabilities of God. It has been my destiny in this incarnation to let you see that that is exactly who you are. You might say, how can you tell us that we are God when you are not sure that you are? How can God be someone who is still working until almost 70, who shares a one-bedroom apartment, who drives an inexpensive car, and who has random health problems? But there's that great song, what if God was one of us, just a slob like one of us? I speak from a knowing that is clear, and my desire to pass on the reality that I know about me unto you. The name God has been misused and weaponized, but each one of us have the same capabilities as the Creator. I know that I chose to experience this life in this incarnation this way, so that the Creator that contains all aspects of itself, which I am one of, could experience through me something that we desired to experience, so that we could grow and expand. In another lifetime, I was a millionaire with homes and cars, and then you might have thought I was closer to being God. In another lifetime, I was a criminal. In another, a victim of a criminal. And on, for I am eternal. And each time that I came, I chose what I chose to grow and expand as creator within creator. With all that said, I share these words. You are far more than what you appear to be. What's challenging about living in a form in the world of matter and not being aware of who you are, having to accept programs of how to live this life, is that they're always drawing your focus, drawing your attention to something that we're always trying to gain in this life. It's not a bad thing. It's a part of the dance. And it's an opportunity to grow, for without the challenge or resistance pushing you or pushing against you, you do not grow. So the world of form and the physical matter can then be seen as a gift. We easily see that when we're in ecstasy of this physical existence or in great excitement in the pursuit of a passion. But we lose the sense of it being a gift and the gratitude for it when those things in the physical plane of matter cause us great difficulty and struggle. Look back at your life, and every moment of growth contains some manure. Some required a little less manure, some quite a bit more. And that growth led to the expansion of your awareness. And that expansion of your awareness led to a change in your focus. And that change in your focus led to a recognition of who you are. And that recognition of who you are led to seeing your capabilities. And the seeing of your capabilities led to you doing what you came to do. And in that moment, your pursuit of happiness was completed. For nothing can make you more happy than to know yourself, to know your purpose, and to do what you came to do. This happiness has no conditions. It doesn't require that you have money or recognition or validation or even health. It is born from the spark of divinity within you, the spark that's been covered over by the world of physical matter, the spark that has been hidden by you. It is in these moments that everything changes for you, but the world of physical matter and the programs that have been ingested to tell us how to live in it do not just walk away. 5 minutes after your life has changed, you may get a knock on your door from the world of physical matter and its programs informing you with great persistence that something is wrong, that you are not happy because you have not achieved what they said you should have achieved, telling you that you need more money, that you need more validation, more health, and more of the world to behave so that you can be happy. And the cycle starts again. And that you that is pure light and pure vibration speaks to you or sends a member of your team who is supporting you and delivers to you through circumstances and manure another opportunity to grow and expand. And so we grow and expand, and then we try to go back 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Yet that still equals 1 step forward. And even if that step is 6 inches, it is massive for that one who is taking it. There are some who are moving faster, and that is their choice, for it is their destiny to go far ahead as they can possibly go. That is my choice, and selfishly, it is for me. I do not do that for anyone but me, because that's the only way it can be done. Even the small step must be your choice, and it must be done for you. I do not require any validation or confirmation, for that must belong to me. I will give validation and confirmation without conditions as long as you think you need it. But one day it will rise up inside of you and you won't require any validation or confirmation, even from God. The only reason you need those things is because you haven't come to truly knowing that you are God and that your own self-validation is the same as God's. A lot of the need for those two things, validation and confirmation, come from fear, a fear of being wrong or of not being accepted. There may also be pride within that wants to hear how good you are, but that's related to insecurity, which is another form of fear. All these needs will disappear willingly or forcefully with circumstances and manure from all those I mentioned earlier who are supporting you because they are not a part of the pure light and pure vibration that is you. They actually block you from showing up. That you that says, how do I look? How do I sound? What are they thinking of me? Blocks the most beautiful you from being seen. Yet those that can see can still see you in all your beauty and in all your glory. Everything that comes into your field is an opportunity to grow. It takes great patience, courage, and knowing to see life in that way. For what most times draws your attention is what appears to be negative. You can only see this life and yourself in this way when you begin to know who you are and what this all is. Everything has been planted. We now await with great anticipation the bounty from the garden of our Creator. Just sit back like Johnny Appleseed and wait for the trees to bear their fruit, the fruit that you have planted. We have done it. We have all done it. The more you connect with the eternal you and the infinite cosmos, the more you will begin to see and feel the flow that flows from your Creator. It is an endless flow that contains everything that every piece of life needs. And as you get more in tune with that divine, eternal spirit you become more in tune with that flow. You are far more than you appear to be. This is called Boom. As more and more of the new vibration pours onto the planet, we are receiving more of the secrets of the understanding of this existence, as well as who we are. It is literally causing the dirt to lift off what had been buried underground. This includes the history of our existence, as well as the roles of the negative entities in us arriving to this point in our individual and collective journeys. The vibration is also lifting the covers off of our past relationships and any trauma associated with them, allowing us to gain closure through the clarity that gives us the opportunity to deliver forgiveness. Even the planets are responding to this vibration as they are shifting in a way like never before, creating the energetic shifts that bring forth this great human and planetary reveal. There has been a giant clock slowly ticking down to zero. Tick, tick, tick. But this ticking has been more like boom, boom, boom. As with every second, you can feel the sonic boom of a gear shifting, altering states of consciousness and our states of being. With every notch of the gear, we are feeling the death of our created identity, as well as the death of our body. We are all feeling like we are dying, and in fact, we are. And after that moment that we feel that death is certainly imminent, we find ourselves transformed into another dimension where we are not the same person and not the same body. Our awareness has exploded, and we start to do and say things that we would have never done or said before. And then we settle into the new self, and we recalibrate ourselves with the infusion of this new vibration. And then just as we have integrated the new, even though the old is still there to go back to, another second passes and boom, another gear turns and notches in place, and the vibration is delivered again and again and again until at some point there will be no old to go back to, as much as you may try. That you will be gone. You think you've had some oh shit moments? Wait until that happens to you. But we have been prepared, and it has been the plan desire to gently push us into the new. But how do you gently die and return as something completely new while still living in a place filled with references of the old? Gentle is not a word that comes to mind. But this is the purpose of that great ship, Antaria, as it will deliver the necessary support for this transition, as well as the new structures, the new industry of magic and miracles and hypersonic magic, and all the framework for a reality that will be brand new, having no reference to the old. Antaria has been responsible for the integration of this new vibration, as well as making sure that you move through it with great grace and ease. There is technology on Antaria that has never been seen before, and we are taken there every night and many times during the day to heal, repair, and recalibrate all the aspects of our divine, eternal, spiritual being. Blue, blue, Antaria blue. Thank you for loving us, and thank you for all you do. Anytime you step into stillness or pause in this moment of incomprehensible change that is happening at speeds that no one can bear, you are getting connected to Antaria. For it is her job to guide you through this never done before transition. It is her time to do this job, and she has been waiting in the wings, and now she is coming into the fore. With a staff that cannot be counted, they are feverishly working around the clock, even having the authority to employ the fleet when necessary, for they are the head operational force for the plan for the implementation of the new vibration. Blue, blue, Ontario blue. This information is all coming to me, and trust me, I am not searching for it. On the contrary, it is finding me just as what is coming to you is finding you. What we are getting is not science fiction, although I am a writer, and as I and many of my friends that have been on this journey have said in the past, you can't make this shit up. So you are getting what you are getting because you are the one that is supposed to get what you are getting. Maybe it is to deliver to a few people, and maybe it is to deliver it to all of humanity. And how that would happen is always being taken care of. We will begin to see more of the power of our being and how we impact all life everywhere. We are pure light and vibration, taking on a form and stepping into the dense vibration of matter. This physical aspect of us is influenced by millions of energetic fields that interact with us, but we have trillions of inputs and outputs that are connected to our vibration, our light, and our spirit through our connection with our Creator. We cannot fathom the massiveness of our impact. Just driving our car to and from work, through neighborhoods, and through certain parts of the city that we live in delivers our energy and flow. When we walk into a store or into our workplace or into someone's home, we move through clouds of energetic influence. Some we resonate with and we feel that, and some we don't resonate with and we feel that too. And there are many fields that you may not even be aware of their energetic signature. Yet in all cases, you impact those fields by resonating with them and amplifying them, or by mitigating them and transforming them into something that is more beneficial to all. This is one of your many purposes for being here. And as you focus on these words that I'm saying, the truth of what you do will come streaming into your focus. And you will see it as clearly as you see me on the screen right now. For this is what you are always doing and have always been doing. You must come to see yourself. The world and humanity need you to see yourself and see your impact on everything, everywhere. It is time for you to leave the game as a player and become one of the orchestrators of the game and one of its creators. And this you will most certainly do. Cheers to you, my brothers and sisters. Now we're starting to cook. And I just have to sing this song again. I took a trip out to Ontario. I took a trip while sitting in my chair. I took a trip on to Ontario, and what I saw was all of you were there. In the quiet place of stillness, the great ship comes into view, for the vibration used to see it has been pouring into you. I took a trip out to Ontario. There's so much beauty there for me to show. I took a trip out to Ontario, a special place that one day we'll all know, where all heart's desires can easily be yours, where the thoughts you have while you are there come into physical form. Beauty, beauty, indescribable beauty. There's no need to work to live. Follow your passion, follow your joy, and you'll be free to give. You took a trip out to Ontario. You took a trip while sitting in your chair. You took a trip out to Ontario. And what you saw was all of us were there. Yes, what you saw was all of us were there. Everything is brilliant. Everything is happening on the outside and on the inside. And I'm delighted for what I see and where I'm going. And I'm delighted for you. Cheers. Thank you for joining me. I am just David.